Also, today I've been just with the rain. I've just been doing a lot of little odds and ends. My shoes, my shoes are getting the shoes that I have are one of the. I got a little polish on there because I just haven't worked on. But they're I've had them for a couple of years now, 2.5 years maybe. So they're pretty old, and I got some new shoes on the way, but. One of the problems I have with shoes is I have pretty big feet. I have a US 13 triple E. So in the US generally I can get shoes okay. Maybe 10 years ago they didn't carry much sizes, and I used to, it'd be a little hard for me to find shoes. But now in the US they have the sizes. Fortunately I'm like basically right at the cutoff line. But now over here in Europe and in Asia, I run into the same problems. I knew these shoes were due to be swapped out, and I've been trying over the last 6 weeks to see what my options are as a professional. Sometimes you get free shoes or discounted shoes, and just and I don't like to try just buy new shoes straight up, because we're walking in these tournaments 4 or 5 miles a day, so I don't really want to spend a couple weeks breaking in a shoe and have to deal with any kind of blisters. I want the shoe to fit well and be comfortable right away. So unfortunately I didn't have any shoes that I could really try on, because stores just didn't carry them that high. In Europe we looked in Spain and looked in Switzerland, and now I'm in Turkey here. But anyway, so I got some custom order shoes on the way, and these shoes that I have, they had a tear from maybe here to here, so it was a pretty substantial tear. And then on the other side, it wasn't quite as big, but it was a pretty good tear also. So I had a tear on both sides of the shoe, and my feet, I was pretty. If it rains, and it will here, because we're in the rainy season for this tournament, I pretty well relegated myself to the fact that I was going to have to play with wet feet. But as long as I had some spikes to keep my traction okay, I was okay with playing wet. I just kind of treated it like, oh, my feet are sweaty, really sweaty. But fortunately, there's a shoe guy here, and I asked him. He just shines the shoes of the guys here, and I asked him yesterday if he could fix the tear, and fortunately he was able to do that. He completely sewed it up here, and then they're still kind of shiny because the polish is still wet on them. I just picked them up this morning, and I still need to wipe some of this off there, because it was a little bit of a sloppy job he did. But I'm just, it cost me 15 euros, a little over $20 or so, and I think it's going to be worth it for the month that I'm here to now have my shoes be sealed, so my feet aren't going to get as wet, and they'll last me until I get home, and my new shoes are waiting for me. So that's kind of been something I was a little thing that's been struggling with a little bit, but fortunately it kind of has magically worked out here a little bit, so that was cool. And then also today, when you're on the trying to make it to the bigger tours, funds are a little bit tighter, so you have sometimes you kind of have to find ways to save a little bit of cash. And the month that we're here in Turkey, the only laundry service they have, we're just in a resort area, so there's no business. It's all just resort stuff. The hotels, you're barricaded in a resort, and you just stay in the resort pretty much. And so the only way to get the only laundry service they have is like a dry cleaning service, and even they'll dry clean your socks and stuff, and it gets pretty expensive after a while, even if you bring a lot of clothes. And so what I've been doing, one of the things I did today was I just grabbed my I just fill the fill the bathtub with water and soap, and then I just let my clothes soak in there overnight, and kind of hand scrubbed them out, and then now I got them out on the balcony out there. I just kind of got them draped on a couple chairs and a table, and I got stuff draped around the room here. So the rain has kind of worked out well like that. Just kind of taking care of some odds and ends today. So that's the update for now. Yeah, I'll probably just hit a bucket of balls today, Saturday and Sunday, or hit a couple buckets of balls today, and then just do website work and catch up on email. And then I don't know what the forecast is for Saturday and Sunday, but I think we start having an official practice round on Monday, and then the tournament starts Tuesday, or maybe it's Tuesday, Wednesday, but it's coming up here pretty soon. So this weekend I'll probably just keep doing what I'm doing. I'll fill you in on what goes on.